right, we're back here to another Utah State Dynasty video. This is episode 2. Um, I made the mistake of not having my mic correct on my video, so all of my live commentary was lost. So we're gonna do a voiceover commentary. Let me know if you like it better or worse. I'm curious to see what the people think. But I was basically just going through their roster, seeing how we stack up against them, and it didn't look good. They have a lot of star players, a lot of overall differences that are better than me. This was me turning on the music, so I didn't get copyrighted or anything. Didn't matter, I guess, since I don't seem to have audio. But yeah, their roster is way better than ours. They put 20 points. Yeah, 20 overall is better on average. And let's get into it, I guess, right? I mean, uh, this is my first time doing this sort of thing. Please, like I said, I'm very interested in learning what anyone has to think or say about it. We kick the ball off first. A&M's going to get the ball, the touchback. And what I didn't realize early on in this, but Marcel Reed is actually hurt. He's actually out for the season. So they were starting, I believe it's Zeno, some other backup quarterback. Uh, and as he gets the ball here first, he just drops back. He's looking, and he throws a check down for almost a first down, second and inches. I feel like we have a really good team. We saw them play UTEP, and he's checked down again. Those little RPO slant, game 5. But like I said, we have a really good team. We dominated UTEP, and we'll just see how they adapt this game as he drops back, play action, and he's got the black over the middle for a gain of about 15, first down. And they got the ball here. He's looking, scrambles, throws it, and it's incomplete, out of bounds. Really good coverage there by our team. And this was me figuring out that it wasn't Marcel Reed throwing the ball. And yeah, he's actually out. Yeah, we get second and 10. Shifting line, a little stretch play, but he brings it back inside for actually a loss of one. I'm not sure why he put it inside when he had the stretch play going out. But yeah, now we're in third and 11. Can we get off the field here with a nice little stop? They're oddly on the line. And he's looking, and he's checked down. We make tackle. No, we do not make the tackle, and he gets a first down. He had the play, and instead they got first and 10, and they get to keep the drive alive. That's backbreaking. But they go to run it, and they get stuffed. They lose another yard running the ball. Moss is not having a good game so far. He's not happy with his O line, I'm sure. Now they got second and long, and they just do another run. They get the outside edge, and that's going to be just short of a first down. We got third and 1. Yeah, let's see if we can get up the field. We had a chance last third down. Can we get off this one? And you go for a sneak. They do not get it. They do not get it. It's 4th and inches. And they elect not to go for it. But it's 4th and inches. So we're gonna play it safe. And nope, they kick it. So they take a lead of a 3-0 about midway through the first. Uh, Now it's our shot. Let's see what let's see what the Aggies, the real Aggies, Utah State Aggies can do with the ball as we take the touchback. And we get to see Miles Davis go out there. Had a really nice game against UTEP last week. And we're gonna get him started with a just a inside zone basically. And he gets about a game four, game three actually. Uh that's nice. You know, we the key to this game for us on offense is staying ahead of the chains. You know, don't get too far off as we hit the dump off to him, and it's going to be about third and two. Great, like I said, we want to stay in third and manageable. We can't get into these third and longs. It's not going to go well for us. But let's see what we can do here. We run back motions out up, and we got check down right there, first down, moving the chains as we hit the check down there, and just get right back into it. Run the ball. Nice, big, about 13-yard gain there. It's huge. First down. Just keep the drive going. Now we got a read option, but the D end doesn't crash, so we'll run again with him. Get about 5. Just like I said, get 4 or 5 yards of carry. Keeps you in those third and shorts. And we can do whatever we want here as the backup run back check in. And we hit tight note, way overthrow tight end, and it looks like it's gonna come back anyways with a hold. This is the challenge for our O line. Are we able to withstand their their pressure? Because their D line is significantly better than our O line on paper. Now we're in second and long, so we're just gonna have a screenplay. Blocks are well set up. Gets pretty much all of it back as we got a third and 8. So he made it a little more manageable. And he's got a man open, and he gets hit as he throws it. He had the slot open, so we're just gonna have to give the ball right back to him on the punt. And not a great one as it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see, can the defense get us back on foot, on the right foot, as they do a read, and it's stuff again. I'm telling you, our D line has came to play so far today outside of really one run. And as we got a second 11, they run play action, and he's got him across the middle. No, it's incomplete. Great play by the secondary, not letting him make that catch, reel it in. And now it's third and long. And this is where we want to be. Can we get off the field? Third and long, big play, and he is sacked in the backfield. That is Gabriel. Big play on third down, and we force a 3 and out and get the ball right back to our offense. That's what we want to see. Now, we did actually return a punt last week. Let's see if we can do it this week. Blocks are set up well, and not a punt return touchdown, but another bad game nonetheless. As we get the second drive started for us, so get right back into the run game. So we stretch it out with a sweep, and looks like a gain of 5. Like I said, keep those 4 or 5 yard gains going, and we'll be good. And we actually work off of that, and almost get sacked, but we get the ball away just in time for a big first down. Look like about a gain of 12, and now we're really good field position. And we hit the seam first down, but it's probably coming back. Yep, that's holding. It's gonna be a challenge for them to hold the line. The Aggie pass rush is insanely good. forget his name, but he's a bona fide first round pick. And we run it up the middle, and we got a huge play there, but get all of it back. Brings us to a 2nd and 5. That was big. And quarter's winding down to a close. Looks like we'll have one more chance at looking. Nothing really. And we'll just scramble and get about a yard. And that takes us to the end of the quarter as we trail the Texas A&M Aggies 3-0 going into the second. Could have been a better half. Could have been a worse half. We'll take it as we have 3rd and 4. And we run. And he's short. He throws it short. 4th and 3. We didn't come here to kick a field goal, though. We're going to run the ball. No, we're not. And just get sit down. Yep, first down. Hit the stick route. Had the slant. He's open. Just get down. Be safe. And you know what we got to do. Get right back into the run game. And they crashed. QB could have capped there. Clearly, he doesn't trust his legs. Because now we're in about 2nd and 9. Work off the play action. Hit the guy across the middle. And that's a first down. It's inside the 5-yard line. That's a big pass and an even bigger reception to haul it in. As we are knocking on the doorsteps of A&M. We go to run back to her direct. Doesn't get it. But he gets a little bit closer, maybe a gain of a yard. And now we're going to see what we can get on 2nd down. Throw it the flat. And he's stuffed against. Somehow he doesn't score. It's 3rd and goal. And we're going to come out in goal line. Trying to hammer the ball in there. And he gets stuffed again. It's 3rd down back, Jamison, but it's 4th down. We went for it earlier. We're going for it again. We don't want a field goal. It's 4th and goal at about the 2. Throws it. He's wide open touchdown, back of the end zone, tight end. And Utah State takes the lead as it goes to 7-3, about midway through the second quarter. Big time drive, 12 plays, 5.5 minutes. Just wearing them down with the ground and pound. And A&M's going to get the ball back here. Let's see how they respond to their defense giving them a touchdown. They start in shotgun. They go out. They hit a little check. And it's incomplete off the guy's hands. Black had it. He just didn't catch it. Now they got 2nd and long. Gone pistol. Don't really have anything to check down. This guy catches. This tight ends. And now 3rd and 3. And they come out once again in shotgun. Double tight end. And they go run QB power. And he gets off the block, though. It's 4th and 3. They're punting the ball right back to us. That was a great stand by our defense. The corner got off, or the linebacker got off the block, and he made the play. And we might get a nice, and nope, not a nice return. The whiff from the block. It's nice. We just had one nice drive. Are we able to have another one immediately following it? And let's just back to the run game. Now they gain a 4. Once again, like I said, you take 4 or 5 yards. I mean, that will sustain the offense. And we've had a really good run game. So now we can work off play action, sit tight end the dump, flats. Get you about a gain of 4. Once again, 3rd and 2. You're in 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. This is where we have to live if we want to win this game. And just a simple option, and they don't crash. That's an easy first down. I think it was another gain of 4. We're just killing with those 4-yard runs. and we have them creep up. Nothing's there, unfortunately. We have to take the sack. That was kind of all we had. Nobody really got open. They brought the pressure. We couldn't recover. Lost 10. Try and work screen off that. We get a nice little block at start, and that gets pretty much all of it back because we now have a third and 11. Let's see if we can convert it. It's really tough. And nobody's in the middle of the field as he takes off quarterback. That's a first down by the gain of 13. That's huge. You're in man coverage. Nobody accounts for the quarterback. That was a big time conversion. As we now run again with Davis, gain of actually nothing. And they seem to be ready for that run. And now let's see what we got. And this time he works out as he gets about 8. It's actually 7. So now we have third and 3. We're staying in third and short. That's great. As we go to the 2-minute warning, we have a third and 3 late in the first half. We go out shotgun and just hit Davis in the flats. He's wide open. No one's there. Makes a nice move. First down inside area 50. We have all 3 timeouts, so there's no need to really rush or anything. He gets out of bounds. But yeah, we have plenty of time to score. Let's come out yet again the shotgun and just hit the middle guy for a nice little gain of about 7. We're just taking what the defense gives us, you know. If we now run the ball again, nice gains. He breaks a tackle for a first down, and I mean, if you're gonna do that, why would you throw it? And we've had such good success. We can work off play action and hit the guy over the middle, and he hauls it in with an insane grab to keep it reeled in. And we're down to, I believe, the 1 as A&M calls their first timeout of the half. Now we're trying to score. Let's see if we can catch him off guard or play action. Nope, they seem to be ready for it. So let's just throw it away. They were ready for that. Thought we could sneak one by them. Let's actually run the ball. I think we have a really good chance at it. And yeah, that's free. Touchdown. Miles Davis. Utah State extends their lead to 14-3 late in the first half. There is still a lot of time, so we will have to play defense here. There's 52 seconds left. They got 2 timeouts. They're gonna have to drive, you know, 75 yards for a touchdown, but they can do it. Let's see if we can hold them off as they come out in 2-back set and they'll play action, and they got the tight end. He's wide open, and he got a big play, and he gets out of bounds. A 35-yard reception in the black, and that's exactly what we didn't want to give up. That's no midfield, gone. Going to him again. Oh my goodness, but they missed him that time. He was wide open again. I don't know what coverage we're in, but it ain't working. Thankfully, they missed that one. Now they're in second and 10. They just hit a check up to the other tight end. They call a timeout. Now they're in third and 5. Well, it's actually third and 6. 38 seconds left. See what we can make happen here. As they just check down, it's actually incomplete. 35 seconds left. They're gonna kick the field goal, and it's a 53-yard kick. He has the leg for it. Does he have the accuracy for it? And he does. He drilled the kick. Now it's 14-6. with about 30 seconds left. Utah State still has all three timeouts, so could make something happen. But it looks like they're gonna try and run the ball out. Oh, he actually gets a nice gain of about 13, so they're gonna call timeout. They got a big gain there. They're gonna still try and do something. 27 seconds left. Play action. He stops moving. Oh, but he makes him miss. He It looked like he was gonna go to the sideline, but he stopped. But he still made the catch, and not only made the catch, but broke a tackle and got out of bounds. Now there's 20 seconds left. They hit a screenplay, and it's well blocked, but only for a gain of two. Look like there was a lot more room there. Now there's 15 seconds left. Still got one timeout in their pocket. Hit the check down tight end for a nice gain of about 13. And there's the timeout. Now there is still time to get a little closer field goal, and that looks like what they'll do. Try and see if you can hit a out route. Get a cheeky little 4 or 5 and more yards. Make kick easier. He throws to and he overthrows him. So they'll bring out the field goal team for a 49-yard kick right down the middle. It's perfect. I mean, it was set up for him. Still a little time left, though, however. And we'll see. So, barring any crazy kickoffs here, it looks like we'll be going to the half 17-6. Um, about as good a half as you could have drawn up for our Aggies, as we actually get ball coming out second half, too. As you can see, Miles Davis had a pretty solid first half. We're getting the ball first. Let's see what we can make of it. As we just do a touchback. And Davis got a lot of carries that first half, so we're gonna put the backup in Jacobs to just give him some rest. And Jacobs comes out firing out of the gates. He gets a gain of 10, and we're just gonna do that again. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? He gets upended for a gain of 3. So we got about second and medium here. And it's checked down. But he makes it about third and inches. He all hauled in and just keep it going. Ops play. He doesn't crash. Oh, he did a nice block. And he's through the middle of the gate. He's going. And Jacobs and he make a miss. And he gets past the dire secondary. That's a touchdown. And that is a huge play to blow this game wide open. Jacobs for over a 50-yard run, I believe. That receiver made a hell of a block. And he just went past everybody. And I didn't think he'd outrun everybody. He proved me wrong, as we are now up 24-6 in the shocking twist of events for this game, because the A&M crowd have gone quiet. They're back out there. The black, nice 14-yard gain over the middle. He's having himself a nice game, as A&M looks to try and get or really just gain control of this game, as they hit to the flat. And if he could have stayed in, he would have had a nice game. But as it stands, only by the game of 5. Let's see what they do here. They run, yep, and he's got a nice gain of 8 or 9, as we did not keep the edge contained. A&M's A&M's driving here, looking to get the score back. As a Zink drops back, and it's another catch by the black. He is just all over the field, it seems, this game. As the A&M comes out in pistol now. And they run. No, they don't run. They play action, and they just flat. It's the black yet again. Feels like he is parking cars, washing cars, taking tickets this game as we got a third short. And they run it. They do not get it on the read option. Seems like the one thing this game they haven't been able to do is run. As they go for yet another field goal. This one from 59, and it's good again as they cut the lead to 15. I mean, crazy game for Bond, their kicker. If you took him in fantasy, you're doing well. Anyways, as we have a touchback for Utah State. Let's see what they can do. They just had a touchdown. Okay, we got another drive as Jake just gets about to get 4. He's already close to the century mark this game, despite only about 6 carries. Again, just hit the flat, nothing freaky as he makes a nice move, but it looks like it's coming back. You had the play, didn't force anything, but unfortunately we held. So now we're in second and long again, and now we kind of have to throw. And tries to hit the check down, and that's incomplete. And now it's third and forever, and this is not where we really want to be as an offense, rather. We're not exactly built for this. We'll just draw play, and yeah, actually, I think we lose a yard in this play. So really not a good drive by us, but we'll see. Our defense has been balling. We'll just put the ball back in their court. Great play there by the gunner to make the tackle as they get the ball around their 45. Let's just hope the defense can keep it going as they drop back. He's got a guy over the middle. It's none other. You guessed it, the black. Telling you, dude's having a field day. Field day probably doesn't even do it justice. He is wide open every play. They drop back yet again. Hit a check down. This one goes for nothing, however. We're all over that one. Now you got second and 10. As our defense gets set, they get ready. They hit the check down. We got a game about 6, but there is a flag, and it appears to be on A&M. They're actually going to get them with a holding call, and that is big for us as it puts them in the bind, and now they got second and 10. So let's see how man coverage goes. It's a little scary with their weapons, and yeah, they burned us for a gain of 8-19, and it's third and 1 now. So we're gonna try and come after the quarterback. We expect to run, and we get one, and we hold the line, and it's 4th and 3, and they're gonna have to punt again or kick again. I mean, Bond is having himself a game. He sneaks that one through, almost missed it, and it's now 24-12. He cuts the lead to 12 late in the third quarter. It looks like we're gonna return this one, and only to the 16, I believe. Maybe he should have just kept that one for touchback. We're gonna try to run with Davis as he's back in. Gets again a 4. And we're just gonna keep that going. They're all over that one though. It's now they're in 5. What can we do to keep this drive going? We're gonna put on shotgun trips and just can't audible anything. He's open. He had him open, but he missed the throw. He threw it low. Now we gotta punt it back. And They don't go for it, so it's a beautiful bounce, an absolute Utah State bounce by that. The returner definitely should have caught that. Would have saved them 30 yards, as it's now the last minute of the third quarter. And they run it, and they actually have a really nice gain. About a first down. That'll take us. They come out. They have a really good run. First time, really, ever this game. They do it again. They do. This time, it doesn't work. As we have maybe one more play if they run it. And no, they take it to the end of the quarter. So you have Utah State up 24-13 in the three, 11 more minutes for the rest of your lives, guys. Can we make it happen? They're third and short. They're in I form. Gotta be run. They don't, but we're all over it. And we sack them for the second time today. It's fourth down. And Carl Nesmith with the huge play to force them to punt. Hilton. We have a chance at a return with this one. And nah, just a minimal game. If he could have cut it back out, he had a chance. And it's way too much time to try and run the clock out, but running's what we've done well. So we just have to keep with it. As we gain about nothing. Looks like actually gain a one. And we have to try and figure out how to get a first down out of this. As we stretch play it, and there's a loss of one. And now we're in third and 10. Not bad. He's got him in the middle. This time he connects for the first down. That's the pretty much the same route he tried last possession, but he missed. This time he makes up for it and he gets the first. Now we can run again. Nice little cut back in the middle. That's a huge gain, about 15. And he may not be the starter, but he's having success, so try to give him more reps there, right? And we check down, and it looks like even though we hit that, it's gonna be coming back. Really tough to keep your drive going when you have these penalties. Hopefully, we can overcome it. Because now it's first and 10. And we're there for you. And the read option worked perfectly. You got all the backs, second and 9. Helps you get into position. Now we got it's like a screen, throws it to him. And he has a nice screen, but another holding is going to come make that one come back. And the absolute killer penalty. Now it's third and 19. And we got to just try and get, or second and 19, I meant, sorry. We got to just try and get some of it back. As he makes a nice move, and he gets to the almost back to the original line. It's third and 10, or third and 11. And we got to see how we're going to get there. We come out spread, and he's going to run a speed option. They all crash on the quarterback. The running back gets it. And he's going. He's at 10, 5, down, I believe, around the 3. Actually, sorry, it's the 4. Huge gain. It sets us up in great position to score. As Davis gets the ball, minimal gain, about 1. And while we're also trying to score, we are at the same. We're simultaneously draining clock. He hits the check down, and it's down to about the 1. It's now we got third and goal, and we just gotta go give him the ball. Middle, touchdown. I mean, Utah State is up 31-12. This is an insane game. I believe 19 points. That's three scores. Can A&M score three times with less than 6 minutes left on the clock? They do still have all three timeouts. There is still plenty of time. Do they have it in them with the backup quarterback, Marcel Reed, being out for the season? I will start with pass. Get the check down. Incomplete. And there's a penalty. That's going to be on A&M for holding. Because now we have first and 20 inside their own red zone. They're on 15 right now. As he just stands up in the line. Going. He's checked down. That's for a huge gain of about 13. That was a big check down for him. Now they're going empty. And we checked out of our blitz. And we didn't like the look. He's looking. He hits his check down for a huge gain of 20 or more. As they're now across midfield. Now it's ticking though. It's about 4.5 minutes left. As they run the ball, they sweep, and they get to the edge, and he gets out of bounds. That was textbook offense. Let's see if we can hold it right. They drop back. They just throw a check down by gain about 9, but he stayed in bounds, so the clock will run. And push the line. They run counter, and it's wide open. Luckily, he jukes back into the safety, and we make the tackle. Just over 3.5 minutes left. He's tackled inbounds. They gotta run hurry up. Just they're down three scores with 3.5 left. Looking for a guy. Flag. He gets hit and it's thrown out of bounds, but that one's gonna be coming back, pushing back 10 yards. Because now we're in second and long. And they run repeat. They run option. And that's blown up for a loss of 4. Third and 22 with just over 3 minutes left. This is see what happens here. And immediately a flag. But he's broke it. He's brought down anyways. And that one's on A&M. Another holding. And I'll make it four. We decided to decline it though. It's 4th and 18. Can we hold? Get no. Let him not score. He's in pressure. Doesn't get there. But they call holding. Throws back in the end zone. And it's knocked out of bounds. Incomplete. Strapped with the seatbelt. And another penalty holding. But we're going to decline that as it's turnover on downs. Utah State comes back out. You already know we got shoe clock on. We're trying to end this game. As he gets a nice gain of about 15. It's huge. This will be the last play for the 2-minute warning. He gets a modest gain of about 1. That in fact does take us to the warning. We're 19. Can we put the game away? One first down will seal the deal. And we had 7 yards, but that one's coming back. That is heartbreaking. Could have been close to the end of the game. Now we got 2nd and 19, and we got to try to get that first down. We're gonna run a draw play, and they are all over it. Someone told them we're running the draw play. Now it's 3rd and 21. I mean, there's not much to do here, but just we'll try. As he hits the check down, it actually makes a nice move. He gets past them, and it's only to the 4th and 5. But last minute of the game, it's just trying to get the game over with. Last minute again, down to 16. They have 46 seconds left. Timeouts to use. See what happens. They hit a check down the black. I believe he's, over 100 yards for sure. 'Cause they got to hurry. They hurried, but they kind of took their time. Check down and a flag. That's coming back to them again. That's another holding with just under 30 seconds left. It's 2nd and 14. Can they make a play? He drops back and he throws to the running back, and it's extra tackle for loss. And yet another penalty on A&M for holding once again. Apparently, that's all we do is hold in this game. But yeah, now it's 3rd and long. 30 seconds left. What can they do? He throws it deep. He might have a chance now. Corner made a great play and knocked it down. Excellent. And now it's 4th and 14. 16 seconds left. You gotta take a shot. And we send a little late pressure. Doesn't get there, but it takes forever. And we actually sack him. That's game. 15 seconds left. Give me in that sweet victory formation that we all love. And talk about an absolutely unexpected game. Yes, Marcelo Ree was out, but they got destroyed on defense. 31-12 is no joke. As you can see the team team stats and how we dominated on 3rd down once again. Only 1 for 10 for A&M. And we just dominated the trenches. They couldn't run, and we ran all over them. You can see his stats. Let's see how Moss did nothing, and the black was their guy, and we didn't really do a whole lot receiving, but our running backs were nice. Quarterback was just being the perfect field manager he is. Now we actually got conference play starting up next week against Colorado State, as you'll see here once we get to the main menu. But I'm excited for that. Somehow, as you'll see here soon, we are not in the top 25, even after beating top 25 A&M team at home or on the road for us. And not only that, we weren't even receiving votes. As you see, Lowell get the player of the week, and there it is. We have Mountain West play starting next week. I'm excited for that game, and hope to get that video out to y'all by Friday. As you can see, yeah, there it is. Not even being ranked, but it's definitely been a pleasure, and I loved making these videos. I hope to make so many more in the future, but it's been real. I'll catch y'all the next one. Peace out.